Yeah, well, just really proud of the team coming out on the road, getting a really big win versus a really good team that plays really well at home. So, really proud of our group. I thought Liza was amazing today. I thought she came in with such great poise. She was 5 for 5. Thought she had an incredible week of practice, but also just her presence today was much needed. We had a little bit of foul trouble. The game went back and forth, and I just thought she was really solid for us. But again, just really great win, team win. I thought that, again, it was a lot of lessons learned today. Just battling, being down 7 in the first quarter, finding a way to fight back through some adversity. Just huge win, huge ACC win for us.
Coach, what did you like about your defense today?
Yeah, I thought in the second half we locked in. We picked up full court, forced some turnovers, got really a lot of energy from that. I thought our guards did a great job of just trying to turn their guards in the backcourt, got some steals, some easy buckets. Just thought they were more locked in the second half. I thought Virginia Tech came out on fire, did a great job from the three-point line. I thought we adjusted to that, but hopefully we can do that from the beginning of the game.
You held Wenzel to one basket. What was your defensive approach against her?
Yeah, I mean, she's just a phenomenal guard, playing great basketball this season, and we were locked in, honestly, on the games, the scout for all their guards, three-level scorers. So we thought they did a great job of just making sure every shot was contested.
They cut it to 10 with about 5.5 to go, and she knocks
Yeah.
down a huge three from the top of the key. How big was that moment?
That was big. I mean, this is the first thing I talked about in the locker room. Our offense kind of got stagnant, and late in the shot clock, big three, she was left alone. I think Liv found her up top, something that she works on all the time. She is a gym rat, and it was just nice to see her come out here and be perfect from the field.
Liza, towards the end of the first half, it's a tie game, and you guys went on a run and took the lead into the locker room. How big was that stretch where you guys kind of had some momentum going into halftime?
Yeah, I think runs are always important. I think that our team thrives off runs, and I think Virginia Tech did a really, really good job at stopping that. You could tell they wanted to stop us in transition, and that's a really strong part of our game. They just sent 3-4 girls back every single time, and that's hard for us to go on runs, and we don't get that transition. So to be able to build momentum into the second half is huge.
Coach, you and Megan Duffy, obviously both Notre Dame grads. What's your relationship with her like? Is that something you gave any thought to going into the game?
Yeah, I mean, she was after, so I graduated before she came to Notre Dame. So just kind of know her from just being an alum, but just wasn't the same years. But, I mean, she's doing a great job. She's had a lot of success, and I'm doing a great job here.
Liza, what was it like for you to go against your old coach? Was she the one who taught you how to make the three like that?
I don't know about the threes, but she definitely taught me how to play hard, and I think that's something that you see from this team, from Virginia Tech, is they played extremely hard all 40 minutes. They came right out the bat, just swinging, and so I think that there's a lot of respect there. She's a great coach, and they're gonna be a really good team in a few years.
Hannah had 21 points in the second half compared to just 9 in the first. What do you think she kind of found with that defense in the second?
What's the end of that?
What do you think she found on that defense in the second half?
Yeah, I mean, she's just an energizer buddy. So, she's never going to stop. She's always going to play hard. Did great job. I think that her energy defensively, she got a couple steals, got a couple and ones, and I think that's just her game. She's dynamic, and she loves a battle. And no matter what the scenario, what the situation, she's going to fight. So I thought she just really turned it on in the second half.
Your defense, it seemed like King really played a big part, just maybe not up front, but in the back end, kind of reading some things and taking some stuff away. How big has she been to your guys' success this year defensively?
Yeah, I mean, she's been huge. She's leading us in rebounding. She plays with a level of toughness that we need, her presence, her experience. She's undersized. She gets sometimes matched up with sometimes she's matched up with the center, sometimes she's with the 4, sometimes I'm switching her on guards. She can pretty much play 1 through 5 defensively and has a lot of really tough assignments, and she plays with no fear, and she's just brought a lot of athleticism and toughness that we need, and we feed off of that.
All right, we'll do a couple on Zoom. Tyler Horka, you can go.
Hey, Coach, just continuing with the theme of defense, I'm curious in that first quarter, obviously it's kind of the anomaly, the outlier there. What kind of went wrong for you guys on defense there?
I thought our contests were short. I thought we gave them a lot of wide open looks that they nailed. I thought they were really sharp and really started out really fast in the first quarter. So, we just, again, like just assignments. We were too low in the catch for 3-point shooters and didn't do a great job of defending the 3-point line. Second quarter, I thought we turned it up. I thought we were better on the catch. I thought our rotations looked a lot better. We were better on the ball. And again, I think that's just more, like Liza said, they played really hard and we had to match their intensity.
And then my follow-up is for Liza. Just when you guys do ratchet up the intensity on defense, how much of a different team are you guys on both ends of the floor?
It's huge. We said at the start of the year that we wanted to be a defensive team, and I think that a lot of our offense comes from our defense. And I talked about transition points earlier, but that comes from defensive stops. So if we can't get stops, if we can't get kills, it's going to be hard for us to go on a run.
All right, and then we'll end. Eric Hansen, go ahead.
Coach, with getting all your pieces back together, what's the challenge of that? And then also, where are you starting to see some benefits from that?
Can you say that again?
With the pieces coming getting all your players healthy at one time, what's the challenge of getting the chemistry right, and then what's the benefits you're starting to see?
Yeah, well, I don't think it's a challenge. I love that we have the team back. I love that we're healthier. I view it as a positive. I think they're finding chemistry together. Every game is a different. Is different. Rotations are different depending on either foul trouble or what we're seeing. This team is unselfish, and I'm really grateful for that. They play for each other, and I think the benefit is just having an unselfish team, and again having more healthy players that I can go deeper in the rotation, which is going to help us down the road.
My follow-up is for Liza. You had your own kind of little mini runs here and there, but when Hannah starts taking over a game like that, as a teammate, do you sense that? Do you kind of get out of the way? How do you react to that?
Yeah, I think one thing about playing with Hannah is her energy is just contagious. And so if she can get one more person to get on that same energy level, and then we bring in another person, and now it's 3 players. Just as if you can match her energy, it might not necessarily be take the ball and score. It might be get out of the way sometimes. But if you can match her intensity on the defensive level and, help her as much as we can on the offensive end, we're going to be in a really, really good spot.
Thank you.
Thank you.